now it's Leo time. I didn't even know. Full moon. I don't want to talk about that specifically, but I think that energy influences me right now to let out all, to put myself more out there. I just want to share these quick messages which were quite interesting. I was kinda reading the Akash, as we often do and aren't really aware, because we're always interacting with this big living Akash that we are and we are in. So, in your own unique way, and the more you expand your mind, the more you realize that. So, I was thinking about life and some things, and interacting also with my pain, and asking it questions, exploring why it is there, letting it be, letting it heal, letting it ascend with me, through me, and also through the light. So that we are. And I was thinking about typical spiritual shit like good versus bad, good versus evil, this kind of shit, and how I'm seeing how many light workers and warriors, they're posting Instagram. My whole story is full, of posting these images of the bad guys, and that's great to create awareness that there are these people which are controlled by these darker energies and thoughts from that perspective. I call them darker thoughts on energies because I think it describes it more or better from my perspective right now than evil. Of course, they lead to evil and bad things, and it's also very important that we spread awareness on it. We all know that, okay? I think for me it's kind of old news because many great spiritual teachers already talked about it. But I just want to talk about how this influences our life and how subtle this can be in how much you still energize these energies, these dependency energies which created all that mist, okay, this dark mist, these dark clouds of the collective, how the collective created these bad guys, bad guys, yeah, these bad guys, how the collective created these bad guys and these bad guys. And people aren't posting that they are puppets for no reason. The bad guys, these are puppets of these energies because they already, and I try to say it as neutral as I can, because here you could already energize, this whole pushing the bad guy outside shit, even if it's very subtle, right? Or you already could add up to throw stones energetically at them even more and saying they stupid puppets, and all of that shit. Or if you still hold grudges against someone, even if you have issues with someone and they really try to they are kind of energy vampire and always trying to get your energy. If you deal with such people, it's your right to get angry, okay, and even hold a grudge against them. But what I realized is this only hurts you. There's also this Rise Sun proverb, because anger is only the poison for yourself. Like they say, if you hold a grudge, you're still holding resistance, right? And then you invite this reality to play out, only for you to see that Now, of course, this is a very mild example, but if there has to come a point where we all gotta realize that, or there will be more or less, or it will only lead to more expansion of your consciousness, or you already divine creator being already, so of your mind, you're already working with your mind to let more of that soul energy, ascension energy, light codes pour through. So, and create a life, because you see it from a larger perspective, and things tend to get easier then, because now you got a vision, a clearer vision. So how much are you still energizing the idea of bad guys, because the collective creates these bad guys? The dark mist then finds those people, and which feel most judged already from certain circumstances and things they are born into and bought into, because they were brought into the idea of them being the bad guy. And guess what they're doing? They're playing it out until they hopefully realize they're not it, okay? And we all were born into these energies, wandering around in the collective, and to varying degrees we took it on upon ourselves, because we were blamed for things when we were young by other people, which felt were blamed for things when they were young, when they didn't do anything, because this hurt energy, judged energy, tried to find a way to the light, to the purity, to come back home to source, or to someone who at least holds a certain degree of light within them, of consciousness, so they might ascend and the energy might ascend with them. And it's basically doing it through all of us. Every energy wants to ascend, and no energy wants to be a bad guy. And it's like this energy is like her child, being it inspired, being the inversion to source and the creator. Yeah, I'm talking about that energy. That's the dark hurt inner child energy, doing it in spite, because it got told it was the bad guy. And now it says, well, fuck that shit, now I'm the bad guy. That's how this energy works. That simple. Okay? That simple. Because the more you mature, the more you grow in independence, the more you let go of these dependency patterns, energies, and systems, or don't need them anymore, the more you heal in inner child, and the more you realize it was just a scream of your inner child ultimately, where it still felt left in the dark, where it still felt hurt. And we're still all trying to heal this collective and come to the light again and see the multi-dimensionality of everything. Seeing the diamond, seeing the diamond, not the projection, the image, 2D, even 3D. Okay? Hope this helped some of you, or sparked something.